Hey there, it's Mario back with another quick video, and this time on fat loss, on fat burning. And I often get asked, what is your favorite way to burn fat? So what is your favorite activity when it comes to burning fat? And I'm not sure really if when people ask me this question that they realize that it really comes down to a caloric deficit. It doesn't really matter where do you create that caloric deficit, either is it coming from less food or more exercise or how many days in a week in the gym you're training. But I think it mostly refers to the fact that there are certain activities that are being promoted out there as fat burning, specifically like high intensity intervals, steady cardio, metabolic resistance training, and these kind of things. So what is my favorite way of burning fat? So this might shock some of you guys, but I really think that walking is the best way to burn fat. And why do I think that? Because look, walking doesn't impair your recovery ability at all. Basically, you can recover from a lot of walking. That means that you can compound on a weekly basis to thousands and thousands of calories burnt with no expense whatsoever in terms of your training performance. And that is the critical thing for me, because as an athlete, performance in the gym, maintaining my strength levels, maintaining the muscle mass I have is critical. So walking allows me to burn a lot of calories while I can still recover from it. I can recover fully from it and I won't even notice a difference in my training. While if I do, let's say, high intensity interval training, I might pull off a session, maybe 2 sessions, maybe 3 sessions at most. But what that's gonna do, it's gonna make me sore, it's gonna make me fatigue, I'm gonna definitely notice a difference in the gym, I'm gonna be able to lift less weight, and it's just too much taxing on my system, right? I can't recover from that much activity. It is more time efficient for sure, you will definitely burn more calories and all these things, but it's not efficient if you look at it on a weekly or on a monthly basis, because on a weekly basis, let's say you do a 300 calorie burn walk every single day. That compounds to about 2,100 calories per week. That's an insane amount of calories that you burn through walking. And if you do steady state cardio, there's a question there, how much it interferes with your strength training and with your adaptations to build and preserve muscle mass. So I'm kind of avoidant when it comes to cardio, maybe to 1 session a week, while for walking, it's pretty much unlimited for me. I can do as much walking as I want. And that's the beauty of it. You can do it any place, anytime, with anybody. You can listen to an audiobook, you can take a long walk around the city, you can walk to the gym, you can walk to your workplace, you can park your car a little bit further so you have to walk a little bit extra. And really, if you look at what caused this whole obesity thing and what caused this problem with weight gain, is that our activity level has tremendously dropped in the last couple of decades, because we don't walk anywhere, especially if you live in a city like LA, or a city that is kind of designed for cars, for the car industry. Back in the 19th century, when the car industry was booming, they basically designed cities like LA where there's no walking necessary at all. There's really no place to walk if you do want to walk. So that's kind of one of the reasons why we're put in a position where walking isn't really something that we have to do today. We have to proactively do it. It's not that we're forced to do it. And there's escalators, elevators, all these things that are very convenient for us. You can even probably get a small little car to drive around a Walmart or like a big store, in the States. You can just drive around. You don't even have to walk to buy groceries. It's crazy, right? And people are thinking, yeah, I need to eat healthy, but they're not doing the simple things. And walking has no hype around it. It's just a simple activity. That's why people underestimate it so much. And it's really the ultimate tool. And people have been doing walking for decades, for centuries, for thousands of years. It is the activity that we generate the most caloric expenditure from. It's not about deliberate exercise as much as it really is about becoming an active person, becoming a person who goes out, takes a walk in the nature, goes out with someone who is just your friend, or next time you're want to read a book, why don't you just walk and listen to an audiobook? Next time you want to have a business meeting, why don't you just do a walking meeting? Why don't you just meet with your friends? Hey, let's go for a walk. These kind of things will compound to a massive amount of calories expended, plus you will find that increased blood flow, that extra activity will help you become a more engaged person in general with life. People who are sedentary, people who are spending most time indoors, they're just not as active. They're just not on point. They're not focused. Any food that you eat, if you're just sitting down, it's just gonna make you feel sluggish and fatigued and all these other things. Well, if you convert that into walking, to become a more active person in general, you will find that you can eat a lot more food and you will enjoy life a lot more, which is kind of one of my goals. Is that I know if I walk a lot, I can actually enjoy a lot more food. Even if I'm on a diet, I will still be able to create that caloric deficit because I can engage in an activity that's going to help me burn 400 calories more per day than if I haven't done anything. And if you compare like sitting down, let's say you're not doing anything, you're watching TV, you're burning about a calorie per minute. With walking, you're tripling, you're quadrupling that amount, which is crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So that is really my favorite way. There's really no hype around this. There's no special marketing. There's no marketing trick. You know, it's just take a fucking walk. Nothing special to it. So I hope you guys will take my advice to heart and really implement this, and it's going to change your life in so many different ways. So implement this and get all the benefits. You will thank yourself. Your future self will thank you for doing this, for taking the decision, for really to commit to this, to doing a couple of walks per week. Highly recommended as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, and let me know in the comments below, do you usually take longer walks? Do you walk, or are you kind of more in that sedentary side of things? Do you feel like walking doesn't have a place in your life? So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about walking. And as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button below to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.